So today we're gonna talk about MailerLite and how you can automate your reports. If you're running newsletters and email marketing campaigns for clients or even for yourself, you know that data visualization and reporting can be a bit of a manual task, a bit of a repetitive task that over time can get really boring. But with this simple make.com automation, we will tackle this problem, and we will have a fully automated scenario that pulls data from our MailerLite account and feeds it to Google Sheet. So without further ado, let's dig into the building itself. So here we are in make.com. I assume you've already set up your connection with MailerLite. If you are not, go and check our video about how you can do that. So here we need to start building. So let's search for MailerLite. Here it is, and here we have a couple of modules that we can select from. We are interested in this one first, list campaigns. This module will pull all campaigns from our account, and they will be ready here in make.com, and we can use their data and edit it, filter it in ways that we actually need. So we're gonna select list campaigns. This is my connection, and here we need to decide whether we want all campaigns, we want draft campaigns, or sent campaigns, or campaigns that are ready to be sent. I assume most of you will need to work with campaigns that are already sent, and you want to pull their data and analyze their performance. So here we select sent as the status, and here you can further filter out specific types of campaigns that you need. If you're gonna work with all of your sent campaigns, just leave this as empty. And of course, here you can select limit. So how many campaigns do you want returned in a single scenario run? I will not limit. Usually I will not limit this module, but here, since this is a test and I'm just showing you how you can set up this for yourself, I will limit to 10 campaigns. Again, you can leave this empty. So let's click run once and see what we have. Module runs, and we have 1, 2, 3, 10 different campaigns with all of their data. Now, well, actually not all of their data, but we have partial data for these campaigns. Now, what do we do next? We want to pull, for example, I will show you what data I'm interested in. I'm interested in, of course, campaign name, how many people it was sent to, how many people opened these campaigns, and how many clicks this campaign received, and of course open rate and click-through rate. I'm also interested in how many people unsubscribed or complained this was a spam. So these are the metrics I'm interested in. You can prepare this sheet in advance for yourself. You can add more metrics if you'd like. It's entirely up to you. So right here we need to work with another MailerLite module, which is get a campaign. And as you can see here, it says it retrieves selected campaign by its ID. So this module pulls all of the data related to a specific campaign. So we need this module to further add information to our automation. And here, by when it says campaign ID, you have to select which campaigns do you want data for. In our case, we have 10 campaigns listed here. You might have more. So the question is, how do we go over these 10 bundles and retrieve data for each campaign individually? And the way to do this, we need to add another module here, which is the iterator. It's under flow control iterator, and this module allows us to split the information from a previous module into different chunks and iterate over each and every chunk. So here, as you can see, we have the different data points available from our list campaigns module, and we are currently interested in the ID. So every campaign has a different ID, and we are iterating over the ID itself, which will allow us to repeat the process, in this case 10 times. So click save here, and here in the campaign ID filter, you need to select the value that's coming from the iterator. Now click save. And then finally you need to add your Google Sheets module, where we will write the information in our Google Sheet. So again, if you've not set this connection up, you can go and check our video and see how you can do it for yourself. So here we need the spreadsheet ID, which is right here in the URL. Just copy paste it, and here select from all and paste the spreadsheet ID. You need to select the exact sheet because here in your Google Sheet you might have separate sheets. You need to make sure you've selected the correct one. Table contains headers, of course, and here are our values that we need to map. So here, campaign name, we get this information from the most recent module, which is get a campaign. We just set it up. So we select name here under recipients. We need to find recipients count, and also let's see if we can actually use the search bar. So let's type opens here under emails, stats, open counts. let's drag and drop it, and again we need clicks as the next metric, so let's type clicks, and here it is, clicks count. Now we need the open rate. Open rate is a bit tricky, so I'll leave it for later. Let's find the unsubscribes count. We've mapped this already, and the last one is spam complaints. So spam count. Great. Now about open rate, and let me show you, and click-through rate. It's a bit specific. Open rate, as you can see here, comes either as a text or as a number. So you need to select float, which is the number formatting. You drag and drop it here, and the same goes for click-through rate. And again, select click rate float. And here we need to do some formatting, because if you leave it like this, it will not be easy to read. I will show you what I mean, and we will format the numbers to show you how they should look like. Here I select unformatted, and I select yes, because if I leave it at no, every new row here will inherit the formatting that is in my header, so I don't want that. So we want this checked at yes. So click save, and let's run this again. As you can see here, now the process repeats itself until it runs out of campaigns. In my case it's 10, because I set a limit of 10 here in the very first module. Let's see what we have here. So everything is mostly correct, apart from we don't have any recipients here. I will check why this happens, and this is what I mean when I say the open rate and the click-through rate are not very easy to read. So we need to format this as a percentage, and we'll do it in make. Let me show you. It's a very simple formula, and it goes like this. So we type slash, and we search for format number, and we need to drag and drop our variable, which is again the open rate. So what this formula does here, it allows us to define how we want our numbers to appear. So the first thing, as you can see, is our number, which in this case is the variable coming from the MailerLite module. Then we need to define the decimal points right here after the first column. So we need only 2 decimal points. The decimal separator is going to be a dot, and we don't need a 1000 separator, so we'll leave it like this. Now here, if you want to add the percentage sign, you can do it like that. Let's add a space here at the end and manually type the percentage symbol. So here again, format number, drag and drop the variable because we need the number first, Make sure there are no extra spaces in the formula, or you might see an error. And that's basically it. That's the fastest way to do it. Now let's see why we don't have recipients. Maybe we need another variable coming here. So the correct variable here is emails, and here we need to select sent. This is the number of emails sent. Let's see if we can find it like this. So here I think we are ready. Let's check again and run this automation one more time. I zoomed out a bit too much. Okay. So again, the automation will repeat itself 10 times. And now we see that our numbers are much more easier to read. And that's it. This is the way to backfill previous data. If you want this to run automatically every month, and if you want to keep adding campaigns here at the bottom, here's what you've got to do. So in order to make this run automatically every month, we need to do some very light adjustments. We need another module that's going to be our first module, and it's going to be a very simple JavaScript that calculates the first day and the last day of the previous month. I will share this JavaScript with you because usually at the beginning of every month I do my reports for the preceding month. So in the beginning of September, I want this automation to go and see what email campaigns were sent in August and fill my Google Sheet with their performance data. So in order to do that, we will add a zero code kit module. If you start to type here, you will see it, and under zero code kit we need JavaScript. Run JavaScript. Okay, let's unlink for a second, make this the first module, and then connect. So if you don't know how to set up your connection between zero code kit and make.com, you can go and check our video related to this setup. So here in your JavaScript code field, you can use this code. You can pause the video and basically copy it. I will leave it in the description as well. And then we are good to click save. Now before we move on, as I mentioned, this module will calculate the let me show you the code again. It will calculate the previous month based on the current month, and it will calculate the first and the last date of the previous month. So after we've set up our JavaScript module and we run it once, you can already see our variables here that we will use for our filtering system. And we need to set up a filter here before the iterator, so that we make sure we only run this automation for campaigns that were active last month. So set up a filter, and let's give it a name of previous month. And here, let's just find start.at. This is when the campaign was sent. And it should be, let's find the right operator, which is date time operator. Should be later than or equal to the start date that comes from our zero code kit module. And we also need another rule, which is again using the startDate, but this time the date of the campaign here under date time operators should be earlier or equal to the end date, which we calculated in our JavaScript module. And now we click save, and this makes sure that MailerLite will pull this MailerLite module will pull data from our account. But here, before we process it and send it to Google Sheet, we will make sure that we only retrieve data for campaigns that were sent during our desired time period, which in my case is the month preceding the current month or previous month. So the final step would be to set this up to run once a month. I prefer to execute this automation on the first every month, somewhere around midnight. So I'll leave it like this. Click save and activate, and this will basically run itself on the first day of every month, and it will add new rows here with the performance data of my email campaigns. And from here, if you want, you can use these metrics and create beautiful data visualization using Looker Studio. But this is going to be a topic for a next video. Thanks.